By Saturday, the Russian consulate in San Francisco will have closed its doors following an order by the US State Department. Two of Moscow's trade missions are also being shut down.
We're requiring the Russian government to close its consulate general in San Francisco, a trade annex in Washington, D.C., and a trade annex in New York City. These closures have to be completed by the September 2nd. We've taken a firm and measured action in response to Russia's unfortunate decision earlier this year. We want to halt the downward spiral, and we want to move forward towards better relations.
But an improvement in relations looks increasingly unlikely. Tensions have risen since the Kremlin ordered a reduction in the number of US diplomatic staff in Russia last month. That came after Washington imposed new sanctions on the country over alleged interference in last year's presidential election. In a statement from the Russian Foreign Ministry, Moscow expressed regret at the escalation of tensions in bilateral relations, for which it said it wasn't responsible. Separately, a member of parliament accused the US of ramping up tensions, describing the current impasse as the hot phase of a diplomatic war. The move to close the consulate and annexes has angered Russian nationals living in America.
When I think they were closing an American consulate, they gave a month in advance for anybody that was living in Russia at the time to get all their proper documents in order, go there and get everything done. And I mean, how do I find out about this? Like 30 minutes ago while I'm having breakfast, watching the news.
The move came as the newly appointed Russian ambassador to the US arrived in Washington to take up his post and urged both sides to act calmly and professionally.